Hello, I am back once again. For my first travel vlog, I wanted to give you a glimpse of something special. So here I am, giving you an exclusive first hand peek into Kanha National Park in Madhya Pradesh. It is quite amazing and a must visit place for wildlife lovers. So come with me, friends, while I act as your virtual tour guide. Kanha National Park, which was established in the year 1955, covers an area of 940 square kilometers in two districts, Mandla and Balaghat. There are three gates from where we can enter the national park: Katia Gate, Sarhi Gate, and Mukki Gate. We entered through the Katia Gate. There are four zones of the national park, which are Mukki, Kanha, Kisli, and Sarhi zones. There are also buffer zones around the national park which cover an area of 1067 square kilometers. The buffer zones are Khatia, Khapa, Fain, and Sijora zones. It is a tropical deciduous forest with plain and hilly areas and the rivers Banjar and Halo flowing through it. It has over 850 species of flowering plants, around 50 species of aquatic plants, and 18 species of endangered and rare plants. It has a lot of trees including sal, bija, and dhaura. It also has a lot of lush and open meadows and grasslands in some parts with abundant bamboo on slopes. There are many rivulets and streams which are surrounded with mango trees, thick bamboo brecks, jamun trees, and arjun trees. There are also mahul climbers which crown the trees with their foliage and swinging stems. It houses 43 species of mammals, 26 species of reptiles, 325 species of birds, and several hundred species of insects. Okay, so now we are on our way to the Kanha National Park. We are traveling in the buffer zone and we will reach the core zone soon. The area has a lot of trees with many villages. We even spotted a deer here. We stayed in a jungle resort which was near the gate from where we entered the national park. It is a good resort as you can see. Here is the entrance from where we can go to the reception. There is also a bridge built across a lake which connects the main resort and the entrance area. We have a lot of amenities here like the swimming pool there, a meeting lodge, and also they have made the map of the national park with the resort's location as you can see. We even have signboards to guide us in the resort. We also have resting swings and a dining area. The resort is clean and green and even has a lot of good quotes made in it. Finally, we are here at the tourist facility center near the gate. It's 5 in the morning and we got our tickets and guide from the ticket counter here. And let me show you the surroundings. This is the souvenir shop from where we can get t-shirts, labels, books, etc. Now we are going outside of the tourist facility center and we will see the Katia Gate from where we will go in the national park. Here is a closer look of the gate. Yes, there it is. We can also see a lot of jeeps by which we can roam in the national park. Only these jeeps are allowed in the national park and not any other taxi or car. There is also a parking area and stalls from where we can get food and binoculars. There are a lot of people here excited to go in the park. Here is a 360-degree view of the whole area. Yes, and here we go. We have finally entered the core zone. But yeah, let me tell you one thing. People here are always wanting to see tigers, but tigers can sometimes not be seen. So people become sad. Instead, we should observe each and every animal spotted and enjoy the environment. We saw some jackals at the starting. That's nice. Wow! We saw a tiger in the first 25 minutes of venture. Tigers can be spotted in early morning or late evening. So let's observe the tiger. Wow! Such a close view of a spotted deer feeding itself. Now we will go more deep into the jungle. The jungle is so big and magnificent. And here we spotted a sambar deer in the grasses. That's nice. Yes, we also spotted a beautiful peacock, another spotted deer, an elephant. Nice. We also saw a langur monkey running and some spotted deer there. As you can see, we see a jackal running there. We see a lot of spotted deer in the forest. They are very common in the national park. As you can see, a wild boar. Amazing! Some langur sitting and wild boars. They are common. A herd of deer. Wow! A peahen. And here we see a lot of birds and grassland with a small pond. Ponds and grasslands are needed very much for animals to survive. It's vital for the food chain, you know. We also came across a beautiful stream here. There are a lot of wonderful sceneries in the forest to look at and enjoy. By the way, we only saw one tiger in our trip, but still, it was an awesome sight and experience. Great! There you can see huge numbers of Barasinga. Such a rare sight. They are feeding on grass and leaves. They are seen in grasslands or near water bodies. Okay, so now we are heading towards the Museum of the National Park, where we will see a lot of information about the environment and animals at the national park. Finally, we have reached the museum area to take a break in our safari. This area also has toilets, a canteen, and a souvenir shop and is located in the Kisli zone of the national park. Okay, so here we are at the museum. Let's have a look of the map of the national park. Okay, now we will see the monsoon season in the national park. So let's go and see it. So here we will see a glimpse of it and a representation inside the rocks here. Wow, monsoon is really important for the ecosystem of the national park. Let's have a glimpse of more facts like monsoon management is here. Interesting. Life-giving rain. And no forests, no rivers. Yes, that's true. Now we will see how the animal numbers declined and how they were conserved again. All about animal numbers. So this is the past when the animal numbers were more. Then how they slowly declined here. And then how they were conserved again. All about that. And here is also an ebook. Then this is more about development and research. Okay, now we will see the model of the national park. Whenever a thing highlights on the boards, it also shows on the map. Like now we will see the park boundary. Here it is. The yellow line shows the park boundary. Now we will also see how the points are shown on the map. It also shows a lot of points like gates, the districts, and landforms like rivers, plateaus, types of forests like that. And even forest cover. Now we will see the Katia Gate. Yes, the yellow point shows the Katia Gate. Now we will see more about the national park in this section. Now we will see the scenario and the lives of people living in the villages neighboring the national park. So here is a glimpse. So we can see a model of it and some more facts like how villages were before and after protection of the national park. So this is all about it. So now we will go to the next section. Now we are at the section which shows the different species of reptiles living in the national park and their information with pictures and models, as you can see. Very beautiful. So here is a model of a Indian rock python and a king cobra. This section shows the birds of the national park, all the 325 of them. And now we will move to the next section. Oh, a caricature of the birds. That's nice. So this model or map shows the forest cover of Madhya Pradesh, and then this is all about tigers, their previous and present habitats, their species, how their numbers declined, and how they were conserved again. Nice. Let's move to the next section. Here we see the mammals of the national park and the food chain of it. Seems very interesting. Now we will see more about the national park in this section, like the skeletons of the Indian bison, Barasingha, the next one is of the tiger here, the leopard and the wild dog. Now we will also see the paw prints of different animals which are used for counting. We have seen a lot of them during the safari, and we will also see the excretions of different animals. Now we will go to the next section to see the food habits of the tiger and the hairs of different animals. Okay, let's move forward. So here are the grasses found in the national park. All of them. They are dried because these are the real grasses. And now this is all about the research, how the national park's research is done and the topography of the national park. So here is a glimpse of it. And now we will see how the people hunted the animals. Here is the model of the rifle and the tools. And we will see how the declining numbers are conserved again in the next section. Yes, so here is a glimpse of it, how the numbers were conserved using research. Here we are at the visitor center, which is another part of the museum. So this section shows us the skulls, teeth, jaws, horns and deer, claws and the feet of different animals and birds. So here is a glimpse of it. These are the skulls as you can see here. Now the horns will start and the skulls of the deer with the horns. We will also see the skull and horns of the Indian bison. It's very huge, you know. These all are huge and very magnificent. Yes, this of the Indian bison and the smaller horns will start here now. Okay, now we will go to the claws and paws. Yes, so these are the claws and paws of different animals and birds. Okay, now we will move to the next section to see more. This again shows us the birds of the national park, but the more common ones, and how animals camouflage in the background in the national park. Finally, we are at the end of the museum where we see successful conservation practices and how the forest was big previously, then reduced, and now being conserved and growing again. Here we see. So these are the frames where we can see everything. The environmental revival, changing landscape, and the previous forest. So let's see it again. This was the previous forest, the deforested area, and now how the forest is reviving again. So this was all about it. Okay, so now we are back to the safari after seeing the museum. We had also seen some other birds other than the peacock and peahen before going to the museum. Let me show you some photos. Greater racket-tailed drongo, pied cuckoo, jungle owlet, Indian roller, Alexandrine parakeets, many of them. Yellow-footed green pigeon, Indian pitta, painted francolin, purple sunbird, red jungle fowl, and the black-shouldered kite. The bird and animal life is really rich here. We spotted another herd of spotted deer. Now it's really seeming common. Awesome! We spotted a group of white-rumped vultures. They are super rare. White-rumped vultures are also known as Indian vultures. Let me show you a closer look of them with the help of a photo clicked using binoculars. See, the photo is awesome when you click it using binoculars. They look really magnificent when looked with binoculars. Here is a spot where tigers often drink water, but sadly, we didn't see any of them because it was already 10 am. Oh wow, another elephant. Elephants aren't native to the national park, but they have been conserved successfully and are being released where they are needed. Some langurs and some good glimpses of spotted deer. Magnificent. Nice. Two summer deer spotted. And here we come at the end of the national park. It was a wonderful experience. Thank you so much for watching my first travel vlog. I hope you liked the virtual too. Have you visited any national park or wildlife sanctuary before? Let me know its location and the animals you spotted there. So see you all again. Bye.